갑시다. nights. I've even made little gingerbread Santas. There's nothing left to chance. This year, Santa's